Money holds your power if you allow it. My name's Christina and I'm a woman who was in corporate finance for 15 years. Now, I got to the point where I suffered severe burnout and I actually ended up quitting my career and everything that I worked for without a plan. So the point of my videos is to actually have some real conversations about my learnings from since leaving the industry and really things that I've had to undo and change and rewire because it truly has been a growth process, and really let go of things that no longer serve me. One of the key factors of what I learned was how money truly was holding my power without me realizing it. How did I know? Because every decision I was making was based around these dollar bills. So these physical dollar bills had these invisible strings that truly were suffocating my decisions. Now, I ended up staying in my last role for way too long. I was having serious physical symptoms. Anxiety each day. I was truly depressed and I just did not enjoy my days at all, to the point where I was just crying every single day. So they're usually some warning signs. Hopefully you are someone that does not get to that point, but I just ignored the warning signs for so long because I was so governed by these dollar bills, because to be honest, it provided my lifestyle a lot of comfort. I didn't really have to concern myself with money. There was an abundance of it. I could travel. It unlocked so much freedom and opportunities. But was I really free? That's what I realized, because it was the invisible strings of this money that was holding me. So if you're someone who is struggling to make decisions, maybe it's time to reflect on what is actually the driving force behind the decisions. For me, it was truly these dollar bills. They were driving a lot of my decision making. Because if I got honest with myself, I wasn't enjoying the role. The responsibilities and expectations were so big that I just couldn't keep up with the expectations anymore. But it's obviously the comfort and security that I had got accustomed to that I really was allowing money to be my deciding factor in a lot of things. We hear the saying, money makes the world go around. Money is freedom. But honestly, is it truly freedom if there's invisible strings attached to it? I really had to let go of that comfort and security with no plan. Over time, I actually started to realize that I was becoming free. See, that freedom that I thought that I had because of the security of the dollar bills was truly just an illusion. It was an illusion because it wasn't freedom. It was actually keeping me hostage. It was keeping me hostage in the physical realm of comfort and security, because when I left, I became more free in myself. I was free of the responsibility. I was free of the pressure. I was free of the expectations. I was able to be myself. I didn't have to show up on a leadership front and be something for everybody else but myself. And see, the funny thing is even though I gave away that money, what I gained in return was honestly like a blank check. Because that blank check, if I could write the value of what I exchanged, it would be like millions of dollars. There's no amount of money that can be put for my cost of peace, for my joy, to actually have my spark back in life. See, they're the things that money can't buy. And that's why I really want to share this for you ladies, and if this really is comfort and encouragement for someone, because it truly can be a scary thing, because we actually get so comforted by these dollar bills. Literally, these dollar bills are driving our every decision, the invisible driving force behind everything. Yet, for me, it was at the cost of things that money can't buy. Got to take into account the whole picture. Sometimes we will make decisions based on money, but it's not going to cost us our joy or peace. Sometimes we might take that job that's slightly less, but we actually love it. We actually wake up each day wanting to be there. It's not at the cost of our own selves. So that was my sharings and my learnings that I really just wanted to touch on, and how money holds the power only if you allow it. It is conditional, and only you get to decide if it's your only driving factor or if you will take other factors in your decision-making process. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.